I challenge you to make $13,000 in the next 30 days, and I'm going to help you do it. Sounds bold, right? But I'm going to share with you my exact day-by-day plan that led to 3 of the biggest breakthroughs in my career. The first time I followed this plan, I made $13,000 online. The second time, I scaled it to a multi-million-dollar business. And the third and last time I did it, I scaled this to over $1 million in a single month. And I know that sounds crazy, but you're gonna understand it by the end of this video. This is the most effective system that I know for starting and growing an online business. And while it won't be easy, if you commit to and follow along with this plan for the next 30 days, it could completely change your life. And this hasn't just worked for me. We have helped thousands of clients across hundreds of different industries, and they've collectively reported over 122 million in online sales. And it's all thanks to the plan and the framework that I'm going to lay out for you right now. Now, everything we're going to be doing in this day-by-day plan is built on this. It's called the Momentum Framework. It's my $1 million blueprint. There's a link in the description box for you to grab this. Every day in some way points back to an element of this plan. So grab that right now, get a notepad, get a pen, and let's get straight into this right now. So what are we doing on day 1? Well, we're actually starting with you and your mindset. Now, I know that that sounds boring to some people and you're tempted to click away, but here's the truth. If you don't get your head straight, nothing else matters. You can have the best marketing funnel, the most irresistible offer, but if you're stuck in doubt, procrastination, perfectionism, then you'll never launch. This is what I call the PDPM cycle. You get motivated, and then perfectionism kicks in, which leads to doubt, which spirals into procrastination, and eventually you wait for motivation to hit again, and the cycle repeats. So today's task is simple. Identify where you get stuck in that cycle, write it down, call it out, and decide right now that this time you're breaking those habits. Now, for the next few days, we're going to be working on the products that you're going to be selling, the offer that you're going to be making. And so on day 2, we're going to work on the very first piece of this, which is setting the price. And everything starts here, not with the product, but with the price, because your price determines your business model. If you charge low ticket, you'll need hundreds or thousands of sales to make some good money. But if you charge high ticket, you'll only need a handful of clients. So on day 2, I want you to decide on your price point so that we know which direction you want your business to go in. Personally, I recommend high ticket. It attracts better clients, creates bigger transformations, and requires fewer sales for you to reach your income goals. Then day 3, we're now defining your customer or client avatar. Now that you know your price, the next step is to define who will pay it. Who's the person that values the transformation enough to happily invest at that level? Today, I want you to write down the details of your avatar, their pain, their goals, their mindset, their circumstances. The clearer you are here, the easier it will be to market to these people later on. So by day 4, we're clearer now on how much it is you want to be charging and who it is that would be willing to invest at that level. So on day 4, we're going to begin thinking about the clarity of the result that you're getting for these people. People don't buy coaching programs, courses, or services. They buy the result. They buy the transformation. So it's important that today we decide exactly what result your avatar wants most. What's the outcome they'll be thrilled to pay for? Make this specific and make it measurable, because clarity here is what will make your offer irresistible to these people. And now finally, on day 5, we choose the delivery mechanism for that result for those people that pay you that amount. So now we're going to tie it all together with your price, your avatar, and the result in mind. Today, decide how you'll deliver the result. Is it one-to-one coaching? Is it group coaching? Is it an online course? Is it a done-for-you service? The delivery method should align with your price point and be realistic for you to execute. So now day 6, we're going to think about something called branding. Now, I don't want to overwhelm you here. We just need to give this a little bit of thought on day 6 as we set the foundation for the business that you're building. Branding isn't about a fancy logo or expensive design packages. It's about clarity and consistency of the voice you're wanting to put out there into the marketplace. So on day 6, decide on the basics of your brand, your name, your core colors, the message that you want people to instantly associate with you. Keep it clean, simple, and professional. Now, day 7, I want you to think about setting up a very simple Google Sheet where you can be tracking the most important numbers in your business, because what you don't measure, you can't improve. So create a simple spreadsheet with 4 key metrics: traffic, leads, sales, and clients. This will become your scorecard, and it will keep you focused on the numbers that matter in your new business. So now we're on day 8, and your next 3 days are dedicated to research. Today, start by identifying your top competition. Who else is serving your audience? Make a list of 10 to 20 people or companies in your space. Study what they offer and how they position themselves. And on day 9, we're going to do some funnel research. So now we're going to dig a little bit deeper. We're going to look at the actual funnels that your competition are using. Opt into their lead magnets, join their email lists, watch their webinars, click through their ads, map out the steps that they take people through. The goal isn't to copy here, but to learn what's working in your industry. Now, day 10, we're going to spot the patterns. Today, step back and review what you found. What offers keep showing up? What types of funnels are most common? Which messages seem to resonate? By spotting these patterns, you'll see what's proven to work, and you'll be able to model success rather than having to reinvent the wheel. Now, day 11 is a big day, and it's an exciting one because with your research complete, we're going to be deciding on which marketing funnel you're going to be using for your business. For the sake of this challenge, I'll assume that we're building a VSL funnel, and that's where someone opts in and joins your email list to be able to watch a video on the next page explaining who you are, what you do, how you help them, and then they go ahead to book a call with you and see if they would be interested in becoming a client. It's a pretty simple, standard funnel that a lot of people use in our industry, so it's a good one for us to use as an example today. Now, for the next 2 days, we're going to be preparing and getting ready your VSL, your video sales letter. So day 12, we're going to be outlining your VSL. We're going to write the script, and your video should grab attention, identify the problem of your market, show the solution, attempt to build a bit of trust, and make a clear call to action at the end to book a call with you. So that's day 12. Then day 13, we're going to record that VSL. Now, don't overcomplicate this. A simple webcam or a screen recording of slides is all you need to get started. Focus on clarity and conviction of your message, not perfection at this point. So day 14, we're almost halfway through, and we've done a lot of the pre-work now. So what we need at this point is a platform that can pull all of this together. I actually built one from the ground up. Instead of using ClickFunnels or Go High Level or Kajabi, you should use Funneler. I invested millions of dollars in creating the software that I needed for my business. It handles your funnels, your emails, even your client delivery, and everything is in one place. If you want to learn more about the software and how it can help you, click the link in the description box. You can even get a free trial to take it for a test drive and see what you think. So click the link and come check it out. Now, the next 6 days we are allocating to building and launching your marketing funnel. Now, that might seem like a long time, but getting this part right is critical if you have any hope of turning online attention into ready-to-buy customers and clients. And so day 15, we're going to be building the first page in the process, which for a VSL funnel is a lead capture page. This is the first step in the funnel where someone gives you their email in exchange for the value that you're offering on the next page. So keep it clear, keep it clean, and focused on one action, which is for them to opt in and give you their email address. Now, the next day, we're going to be building the next page in the process, which is your VSL page. This is where that video that you planned and recorded in earlier days is going to sit. This needs to flow directly from what you said on the opt-in page so that we can keep it consistent and keep this page distraction free. The goal is simple. Get them to the next step where they book a call on your calendar. Now, day 17, we need to add your booking page. This is where prospects are going to schedule a call with you to see if they might like to become a customer or a client. So use a calendar integration so that it's seamless. Make sure the page reinforces the value of the booking. This isn't just a chat with you, it's a step towards solving their problem. So now that we've got all of the pages in the process created, today we're going to draft your email sequence, a handful of automated emails that build trust, deliver value, and point people back to the VSL, and in so doing, back to the page where they can book a call with you. Again, don't overthink it. Keep it personal, keep it helpful, but keep reinforcing coming back to the page to check out the video. Now, day 19 is bringing it all together. It's time to set up the automations to make sure this funnel flows as it should. When someone opts in, they should instantly get tagged and receive the right emails and flow seamlessly through the funnel. So today is about connecting the dots so the system runs on autopilot. Now we're on day 20, we've built the funnel. This day is dedicated to testing everything from top to bottom. Go through your own funnel, opt in yourself, watch that you get the emails, book a call, make sure every button, every link, and every automation is working as it should. Now, the advantage of Funneler is that it is the world's simplest funnel building platform. You will be able to build a high functioning, profitable funnel quicker and easier than on any other platform. And we do so much of the legwork for you when you're setting up those automations. So definitely check out Funneler, grab an account, play around with it. I think you'll absolutely love it. So by day 21, your funnel should be live and ready to launch and put out into the marketplace. So what we also need to do is create your customer or client area. This is the place where people who buy your program, course, or coaching get access to it. And then we integrate that with your funnel so that when someone buys the product, they automatically get access. So now we shift gears and we move into a very exciting topic, which is traffic. Today, we're going to study how others in our industry are driving attention. What platforms are they advertising on? What types of content do they post? Take notes on everything that you see, because this is going to shape your traffic strategy moving forward. So take a full day to traffic research. And it's really important that you stay focused and don't get distracted, because I'm only giving you 24 hours, because day 23, you should be choosing your platforms. I want you to pick one paid traffic source. Maybe it's Meta, maybe it's YouTube ads, maybe it's Google ads, but I also want you to choose one organic content platform. That could be a YouTube channel, an Instagram account, a LinkedIn account. We don't want you spreading yourself too thin. We want to go deep on one of each. So one paid platform and one organic strategy. And the next day is dedicated to learning the ad platform. Today's all about education. We need to dive into the basics of your chosen ad platform. Learn how campaigns are structured, how targeting works, how to measure results. This knowledge will save you time and money later on down the road. I've got a bunch of videos on my YouTube channel that will help you with this part. So do go ahead and check those out. And that's day 24. Day 25, now we're going to create and record your very first video ad. Keep it simple, grab attention, state the problem that your potential customers and clients have, offer the solution, and point people to your sales funnel. Don't worry about making it perfect. Again, launching is more important. Day 26, oh my goodness. Today we go live. You're going to be uploading the ad that you've created. You're going to be setting the budget on your chosen ad platform, and we're going to be hitting that button, publish. But remember, I gave you a day above to learn these platforms so you can feel confident in the campaign you're about to launch. So take advantage of the lessons I have on this channel to help and guide you. And remember, it's better to get real data with a small amount of spend than just sit in theory forever. So be willing to allocate a very small budget to just testing and seeing how the market responds to your message and your marketing funnel. Now, the immediate next day is all about tracking and refining the ad, or the ads plural, that you launched, because now they're live. We want to start monitoring those results. Which videos or which messaging is working the best? Which audiences are responding or not responding very well? Today is about gathering insights and making small tweaks to improve the performance of your ads. Now, I told you earlier in the video that I want you to pick one paid ad platform and one organic platform. And the last few days we've focused on the paid ads. Well, now we're here day 28, and it's all about publishing your first piece of content on the chosen organic platform that you've gone for. Again, it might be YouTube, it might be Instagram, it might be LinkedIn. The platform doesn't matter. It's about doubling down and focusing on one of them and getting it to work. This could be a video, a carousel, a blog post, whatever fits the niche and platform that you've chosen. The goal is consistency here. So you're publishing your first piece of content on day 28, but I want you to now get in a rhythm of posting regular content. Day 29, we have 2 days left, and this day is all about tracking and refining your results again, but this time not the paid ads, the content. Look at the numbers. How many views did you get? How many likes did you get? Did anyone interact with your content? And how did that first piece of content perform overall? What resonated? What part of it felt like it flopped? Use the insights to refine your next piece of content. Success in content comes from iteration over and over again. So day 30, our final day, and there's one last thing that we need to do. But at this point, I do want to say congratulations, because you will have built your offer, built your funnel, launched your ads, and started posting some content. But now it's time to prepare for the calls that will be coming in so we can actually start to land some customers and some clients. Today is all about practicing your sales conversations and rehearsing handling the objections that might come up from your market. And to help with that, I've put together an exact framework called the push and pull sales scripts. I'll leave that in the description box. They are amazing frameworks to help you close more sales when those calls start coming on your calendar, and it's been responsible for millions of dollars in sales for my business. So download it, study it, and I hope that helps. So there you have it. In just 30 days, you will have a real offer, live funnel, traffic running, and content out there in the marketplace. You'll be positioned to start closing clients, not just dreaming about it. And this process is inevitable. It is going to work. It just needs a bit of patience. For some of you, you'll land your first high ticket client during the 30 days. For others, just shortly after, and others it might take a little bit longer, but make sure you stay focused and stay patient. The first time I launched my business in this way, I made $13,000. Second time, I launched $1 million business, and then I went on to scale an 8-figure business. This stuff works. So here's what you need to do right now. If you are going to take on the challenge, drop me a comment that says I'm in, so I know who's doing it. Then grab the momentum framework, grab the push and pull sales scripts, and make sure you grab your free trial to Funneler and start building your funnel. And I cannot wait to hear of the success that you have.